Hello, YouTube. This is your fellow Star Wars narrator, Jedaii, here to tell you about the early years of the Jedi Order and their importance and how the galactic communication was widespread. Here we go. It started on the planet of Andu Prime by the order of the Dai Bendu, where a mysterious pyramid landed on the planet of Andobi Mountains. There was the pyramids of Thorir, and there was the Dai Bendu meditated under this pyramid for over a millennium. It wasn't until after that they started after their meditations they actually activated the pyramids. Their spiritual energy activated the pyramids, and the pyramid finally opened after 1,000 years. And later, many of the Daibendu leaders went inside, and they brought many of their species of animals from across their planet to come inside this mechanism of the Thorir pyramid. Afterwards, they went up out into space, where they met with a group of 8 other Thorir pyramids from many different other worlds. And this was in the year 36,453 BBY. It was called the first migration. And all the pyramids were met by 8 and one large ninth pyramid at the very top on the planet Tython. There are several different species from different worlds the Thorir were met up by with the Thorir pyramids. Humans, Sith race species, Iktochi, Cathar, Zabrak, Muraluka, Devoronians, if I said that right, Nagri, Korivar, Krivapika, Solavis, Solistans, and many more. Tython always reside deep within the star system core. It was aligned through a force storm energy field inside of the very deep part of the galaxy. Is why the force is so strong on the planet. They were always led. The Dai Bendu was always led by a very deep form of like philosophy, peace, and balance throughout the planet, because they're run by both moons of the Ashla and the Bendu. Ashla representing light, the Bendu representing the dark. It was on the planet of Tython, on the continent of Tyre, where the temples mainly established. One of the main temples. Many temples were established on different parts of every continent of the world of Tython. The Masara continent was where the Budai temple was established. On the Kato Zakara continent, on ice range, on the ice giant range mountains, on the Stav Kesh temple is where martial arts were studied. The Thoyor Maharkesh on the continent of Tasso was one. The Chasm Anel Kesh was there. I'll pull up another photo. Vortepe, Vertepe was another Thorir pyramid temple. Kalith, the temple of knowledge, and the Thorir Padawan Kesh temple. There's many more. Hold up. And it's also mainly settled by Akar Kesh, the temple of balance. We are then met with the Force Wars, were a 10-year-long series of conflicts that took place on Tython. More than 7 centuries before the formation of the Galactic Republic, they were considered the first conflicts between the followers of the light and the dark sides of the Force. The Force Wars originally began as an invasion by the forces of the Rakan Infinite Empire. If you want to check out the video about who the Rakata are, there's a link in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. The Star Forge was a giant automated shipyard designed to create the most powerful army of all time. It was constructed by the Rakatan Infinite Empire in 30,000 BBY, 5,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Republic. The Star Forge drew energy and matter from a nearby star, which, when combined with the power of the Force, was capable of creating an endless supply of ships, droids, and other war material. The Rakata, also known as the Builders, constructed the massive space station through the use of slaves from many subject worlds, including Belsavis, Corellia, Coruscant, Dantooine, Drell, Duro, Kashyyyk, Manon, Salonia, Sliharian, Malastare, and Tatooine. This technological marvel came at a terrible cost, as the Rakata were by nature a cruel and savage species. The Star Forge began feeding off these negative traits inherent in its creators. As a result, the Star Forge became an immense tool with a dark side power. The Star Forge, now a fusion of technology and dark side energies, began corrupting the Rakata in order to gain the immense power it required to operate itself, and ultimately caused the collapse of the Rakata Empire. While unaware of the semi-living superweapon's ability to corrupt its users, Darth Revan nevertheless limited his contact with the dark side artifact to avoid allowing it to control him as it did the Rakatans. His apprentice, Darth Malak, on the other hand, planned to explore deeper into the Star Forge after disposing of his master. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please leave a like or dislike and leave a comment down below. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel to see more. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you always. Have a nice day.